Hi everyone, I'm Heather. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I transferred from Portland Community College, and this fall I will be a junior studying psychology and business administration. I'm so excited to talk with you today about one of my favorite subjects, which is advice for success in college and in life. And if I just so happen to get you pumped up in the process of this, then I will have achieved all of my goals. The focus I want to identify here is that balancing your areas of attention affects every single element of your life. In finding balance, we need a solid foundation. I have found this foundation to be wellness, which for the purposes of today, I'm going to divide into two categories: mental health and physical health, where mental health is the driving force and physical health is the supporting vehicle. Let's talk about the driver. If I can communicate one key piece of information for you today, it would be that fulfilling your responsibilities and honoring your commitments are some of the most important acts of self-care that you can do for yourself, because they only exist in your life to just accelerate you on your path towards the future that you've envisioned. And by observing what helps and hinders you, you will find creative ways of problem solving, of building good habits, and you will absolutely gain confidence in your progress while doing this. And while these observations vary person to person, I hope that by offering what has worked well for me, I'll provide you some useful tools to try out and maybe some insight of your own. Now, whether you're studying in a night library or a local coffee shop or in your bedroom, you can create your ideal work environment. For me, that looks like having color-coded pens for every single subject that I write about. It means keeping a detailed planner and a realistic to-do list, and hiding motivational sticky notes anywhere and everywhere I can, in my laptop, in my running shoes, if I ever use them. It involves taking 5-minute breaks about every hour, listening to brainwave and ambient music to focus. But most importantly for me, this means paying less attention to what I have to do, or in other words, focusing less on what I have to do and more on the why, because the why is what really matters. It doesn't matter how many resources I have available to me if I never get the motivation to use them. And you can find meaningful reasons in anything you do, whether it's making your bed every morning or having solo dance parties in your room every single night. I don't know who would do that. But this leads me to my next point. In finding the best ways to tackle the tough stuff, you need to balance them out with moments of rest, recharge, and relaxation to avoid burnout and make the optimal use of your potential. There's a place on campus in the Herb Memorial Union, which is called the Duck's Nest. They provide a breath of fresh air. They have meditation sessions, yoga sessions, incense, tea, coloring pages, and a ton of relevant info about how to take care of your mental health, as well as resources that aid in that. And if you're thinking, Heather, I'm taking online classes, I'm not going to be on campus, what can I do? Well, I got you covered. Take some moments to unplug and go outside, meditate, go on walks, talk with your family, jam out to your favorite songs, whatever works for you. And basically, if you treat your mental health like it's your job, you will find that balance between productivity and rest. So now that you're ready to take on the world, let's talk about the means of getting there with your physical health. I want to emphasize that your role here is not to be the dictator of your diet or the drill sergeant of your exercise. It is to be your number one fan. And being your number one fan means you only want the best for yourself. You want to provide your body with the nutrition, the hydration, and the movement that needs to function. And for the love of all that is good in the world, please get some sleep. Get those quality 8 hours, because they make all the difference in your potential for the day. The one way you can utilize the energy that you gain from sleep is at the Student Recreation Center, where they have a wide variety of equipment and activities to choose from, like indoor rock climbing, basketball, volleyball, tennis, even foosball, if you consider that an exercise, which I do. With all these several resources available to you now, I just want to leave you with this. Observe your thought and behavioral patterns. Find what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And in knowing that, set specific intentions in your next steps towards your goals, then take advantage of your opportunities and your own wisdom to achieve them, because you got this.